The overall itinerary was well timed, neither too rushed nor too lax. This time it happened that the road to Oberammergau was closed, so the tour guide immediately made up the itinerary to the town of Füssen to appreciate the frescoes. When I went to Weißkirch on Sunday, there happened to be a service. After entering, I could visit the back and listen to the performance of the organ and choir. The only pity is that the guided tour reservation for Neuschwanstein Castle is for $12.50. We arrived at about noon. Looking at Neuschwanstein Castle from the Marienbridge, there was backlighting. In addition, it was cloudy and the clouds were thick that day. There was no way to see the most typical and magnificent appearance of Neuschwanstein Castle. The light in the morning should be the best. It was a nice trip. The arrangement of the meeting point was clear and easy to find. In the trip, the tour guide introduced some stories about the trip to let us get close to the historical building. There was around 3 stops to content the trip, and it was not just one stop at the Neuschwanstein Castle. We visited the Weißkirche, Neuschwanstein and Oberammergau. It is recommended to download WhatsApp or WeChat before departure. The one-day tour leader will share the gathering information. Before going up the mountain, you can first go to the bus stop to see the Swan Lake, then spend €3.5 to take the bus to Marienbridge to take pictures, and finally walk slowly to the new. There is plenty of time to wait for the guided tour of the Neuschwanstein Castle. On the way out, I will share the story of Mr. Lou. The itinerary was very well planned, with plenty of time at all 3 points to take photos, listen to the tour guide, and wander around. The tour guide Haley is great. She introduces everything about life in Germany and pays attention to the conditions of the group members when leading the group. The tour guide of Neuschwanstein Castle itself is also great. This trip is worthwhile and the tour guide is very friendly and knowledgeable. It is snowing when we went there. The itinerary was arranged very reasonably. We had a lot of fun visiting the mural village, the church, and Neuschwanstein Castle. The tour guide was very nice and took good care of us. The most important thing is that I am playing alone, and my companions are very nice and give me snacks. Overall, it is a very good experience. I think I was very lucky. The sky was very clear on the day I visited Neuschwanstein Castle, with blue sky and white clouds. The tour guide said that such good weather is rare in Munich in winter. There are really many historical settings worth appreciating in Neuschwanstein Castle. Since it takes a while to walk from the bottom of the mountain to the mountain, we chose to walk up the mountain to Neuschwanstein Castle, which is not too strenuous. After visiting the mountain, if you need to wait for a while to take the bus, you also need to reserve time for lunch. It would be better if you can have more time. On that day, the number of people was just right. We actually got a Mercedes SUV. It happened to be Sunday when there were few cars on the road. We went to Amargo where we couldn't get off. Thanks to the tour guide for letting us get off to take pictures, romantic face emoji. The trip was very smooth. Our driver also prepared water and it was very cheap and we could buy it, which was